Welcome back to Awesome Possum Hobbies and Games. I am Chris, and today we've got a brand new release. This one is Star Wars Unlimited. This one is a Spark of the Rebellion booster box, so let's go ahead and open up, see what's inside, and see if we get anything cool. Stay tuned. Here is the latest Star Wars Unlimited Spark of Rebellion booster box. Let's open it up, see what's inside. Unlike Wizards of the Coast, looks like they're putting their logo all the way across, which to me I think is a little bit better, but you know, security, I don't know much about it. Though the one thing I wish most products did was put some kind of labels or security tape across part of it, just so you're able to see exactly if it's been tampered with or not. Because cellophane these days is easy to go through and replace. So, looks like, here we go. It's 24 booster packs. The price point for this is roughly $150 for a box these days. 24 packs, 16 card packs. Let's see what we get. I'll go ahead and zoom in. Zoom. There we go. First pack. First card is Grand Moff Tarkin. I love how they put foils on some of their cards and not on others, which is just like what Wizards of the Coast does and other TCGs. Well, let's go ahead and get into the box itself. It's out of the way. First location is Administrator Tower. I haven't seen any rare ones yet. I know they're out there. Next card's Medal of Ceremony, which is a free action as long as you have Heroic, where you can just give an experience token to each of up to 3 Rebels units that attacked this phase. Interesting. 2-1B, Surgical Droid. Good card. I'm just going to go through them and stop if I see anything interesting. Most of these are just going to be commons anyhow. Loyal Insurgents. Confiscate. You know, for one, just defeat any upgrade. That's pretty useful at times. Swoop Racer. Yoda. Use Yoda. So Yoda is Vigilance and Heroism +3 for a 2/4. Force Jedi. Restore 2 when this unit attacks. Heal 2 damage from your base. When defeated, choose any number of players. They each draw a card. So at least you get to replace the card with another when he dies. Outmaneuver. General Taj. Or Taggy, depending on how you pronounce it. For 2, Command and Villainy. He's a 2/2 Imperial Officer. When played, give an experience token to each of up to 3 trooper units. Oh, finally a rare location. Security Complex. It's got 25 defense. It's an epic action. You can give a shield token to a non-leader unit, and it produces Vigilance. Homestead Militia is a foil. On to the next pack. I like the paper wrappings on this a little bit better than others, but you know, to each their own. Hero on this pack, Sabine Wren, has aggression and heroism, and is, I believe it's just an uncommon. I can't tell here. The symbols in this set are so small, I don't think they come out very good. The location, Echo Base. We'll do Possum's fighter. 2/4. Shielded. That guy's pretty good for 3. And a vigilance. Open fire. Mercenary company. I'm just going to flip through unless I see something worth a while. ISB agent. Carillion fighter. Zeb Orleos. It's a big unit. The Protector. One of my favorite characters. It is, but this is not this is an upgrade card. Attach unit gain Sentinel, and units in this area can attack your non-Sentinel units or your base. And he gets the character gets +1/+1, and it's only for 1. You have to have 2 vigilance in play. Otherwise, it'll cost 3. A showcase card, Inferno 4. It's a space unit for 2 vigilance and villainy. Imperial Vehicle Fighter. It's a 2/3, and when played, when defeated, look at the top 2 cards of your deck, put any number of them on the bottom of your deck, and the rest on top in any order. It's not a bad card. Home 1, huge units, space units. Alliance Flagship. It's a 7/7, and it requires 8 command and heroism. Restore 2. Each other friendly unit gains restore 1. And when played, play a heroism unit from your discard pile. It costs 3 less. That's pretty good. And Smuggling Compartment. Attach vehicle, attach unit, gains on attack, ready a resource. Next back. Emperor Palpatine. Saw that in one of the other packs I opened. Echo Base. Onto the regular cards. Death Star Stormtroopers. Escort Skiff. Scout Bike Pursuer. Ardent Sympathizer. Academy Trading. Moment of Peace. Mining Guild TIE Fighter. Maximum Firepower. Maximum Firepower is an event. Cost 4 in villainy. It is an Imperial tactic. A friendly Imperial unit deals damage equal to its power to a unit. Then another friendly unit deals damage equal to its power to the same unit. So you get to team up on somebody and just annihilate them. That's a good card. Crafty Smuggler. Admiral Piet. Admiral Piet for 2. Command, villainy. He's a 1/4. Each friendly non-leader unit costs 6 or more, gains ambush. Oh, that's huge if you have a lot of guys that cost 6 and you can actually get there. Force Throw. Cannon Jarrus was great. For 4, command and heroism. He's a 4/5 Force Jedi Rebel Spectre. On attack, you may discard 1 from the defending player's deck for each friendly Spectre unit. Heal 1 damage from your base for each different aspect among discarded cards. Bail Organa. For 1, heroism and command, 1/2 Rebel Officer, and an action, tap action. Give an experience token to another friendly unit. It's a rare. Making people experience, which is good. And then Mission Briefing. Choose a player. They draw 2 cards for 3. Kind of expensive, but drawing cards is important in this game. So for 3 and a aggression, that's kind of expensive. Short Imwe. He produces both a vigilance and heroism. And his action is to give a unit +0/+2 for this phase. Epic action: if you control 5 or more resources, deploy this leader. And then he becomes a 5 cost, 3/5. During an action phase, this unit isn't defending by having no remaining hit points. During the regroup phase, if he has no remaining hit points, defeat him. Ow! Bases, Command Center. To the actual cards. Alliance Dispatcher for 1. Command and Heroism, 1, 2. And an action. Play a unit from your hand, it costs 1 less. Snowspeeder, Resilience, the Star Stormtrooper, Academy Trading, Bike Scout Pursuer, Frontier ATRT, Jawa Scavenger, Mining Guild TIE Fighter, Bamboozle, Attack Pattern Delta. For 2 command and 3, give a friendly unit +3/+3 for this phase. Give another friendly +2/+2. Give a third friendly unit +1/+1. Now, that's a huge advantage if you actually have 3 units on the board. Force throw again. Galactic Ambition. Cost 7 plus Villainy. Event. An 8. Play a non-heroic card from your hand. For free, deal damage to your base equal to its cost. But it's going to cost you 7. So, if you have an expensive card in your hand that doesn't have your select resources, I guess it might be a good card. Well, let's wait and see. Let's go on to the next pack. Grand Admiral Thrawn. Ooh, it's one of the special border cards. I hear that these are very rare. I think it's 1 in 28 boxes to get one of these, but I consider myself pretty lucky. Patient and Insightful. He has got command and Villainy. And when the action phase starts, look at the top card of each player's deck. So you get a little insight there. And as action, you have to pay 1 resource and tap him to reveal the top card of any player's deck. Exhaust a unit that costs the same as or less of the revealed card. Epic action. If you control 6 or more resources, deploy. So it costs 6. And he's a 3/9. Huge defense. Huge amount of hit points, which is great. When the action phase starts, look at the top card of each player's deck, and then on attack, you may reveal the top card of any player's deck. Exhaust a unit that costs the same or is less than the revealed card. He's kind of cool. I don't know how useful he is. The base is Catacombs of Cadera. Jeddah. Let's go on to the actual cards. Ardent Sympathizer, Regional Sympathizers, Patrol V-Wing, Moment of Peace, Occupier Siege Tank, Maximum Firepower, which we've seen before, Surprise Strike, Rogue Operative, Borderless card, Make an Opening Tactic for 3 and Heroism. Give a unit -2/-2 for this phase. Heal 2 damage from your base. AT-AT Suppressor. For an 8 cost for command ability, it's an 8/8 Imperial Vehicle Walker, and then when played, exhaust all ground units. Wow, huge. Shoot first. Bright Hope. Bright Hope is 4 command, heroism, 2/6 vehicle transport. It's a sentinel, so they have to attack it first, and then when played, you may return a friendly non-leader ground unit to his hand. If you do, you get to draw a card. So if something's almost dead, you could save it. Gideon Hask. Good rare. It's 5 costs. Command Villainy. 5/5 Imperial Trooper. When an enemy unit is defeated, give an experience token to a friendly unit. Wing Leader. As well. Next back. Boba Fett. Collecting the bounty. He's got command and cunning and villainy. When an enemy unit leaves play, you may exhaust a leader. If you do, ready a resource. If you control 5 or more resources, you can transform him. He becomes a 5-cost 4/7 unrolled bounty hunter. When this unit completes an attack, if the unit left play this phase, ready up to 2 resources. For 4/7, that's interesting. Minister's Tower for the base. Let's go on to the rest of the cards. Gladiator, Star Destroyer, Vanquish, which is a good card. Person Surgeon, Tactical Advantage, Guardian of the Wills, Guerrilla Attack Pod, Volunteer Soldier, Outer Rim Headhunter, Viper Probe Droid, Force Choke, TIE Advanced. I'll stop on that. I haven't seen that one yet. For form and ability, it's a 3/2 Imperial Vehicle Fighter, and when played, give 2 experience tokens to another friendly Imperial unit, which can also be a leader. Chopper is a borderless or showcase card. It's a 1, a Cunning, and a Heroism, a 1/3 Rebel Droid Spectre. When you control another Spectre unit, this unit gains Raid 1. On attack, discard a card from a defending player's deck. If it's an event, exhaust a resource that player controls. Regional Governor is the rare. Regional Governor is a 2-drop for 1/4 Imperial official. When played, name a card. While this card is in play, opponents can't play the named card. That's pretty cool. Disabling Fang Fighter. The next pack. I haven't seen any rare foils yet. I guess it's just a waiting game for that to see if I actually get any. Another Grand Moff Tarkin. Command Center, which we've seen. Over Rebel Pathfinder. More. Make an opening. First Legion Snowtrooper, a Death Trooper, Katina Braggart, Vanguard Infantry, Waylay, Syndicate Lackeys, TIE LN Fighter, Chewbacca, what a Wookiee. Prepare for Takeoff, Power Failure. The Seventh Sister is the rare. Seventh Sister is a 5-cost with Aggression and Villainy. 3/6 Force Imperial Inquisitor. Saboteur. When this unit attacks, ignore a Sentinel and defeat the defender's shields. So good. Shields are incredibly important. When this unit deals combat damage to an opponent's base, you may deal 3 damage to a ground unit that opponent controls. So good. On to the next pack. Going on to the next pack. Chewbacca leader card. Chewbacca. He has an action. So play a unit that costs 3 or less from your hand, paying its cost. It gains Sentinel for this phase, and he has Vigilance and Heroism. That's a really good card. And then, if you control 7 or more resources, deploy this leader. 7 flipping over. He's a 2/9. That 9 is, man, he's got a ton of hit points. Sentinel. So it's going to take a while to kill him, and then Grit. This unit gets +1/+0 for each damage on it. So he's going to get more tougher and tougher the longer he stays in play. He seems like a pretty good leader. Capital City. Homestead Militia. Consular Security Force. Fleet Lieutenant. Mission Briefing. Echo Base Defender. Rugged Survivors. Bounty Hunter Crew. Restock. Asteroid Sanctuary. Distant Patroller. I haven't seen this one. It's a 2-drop for for Vigilance. 2/1 French Vehicle Fighter, and when defeated, you may give a shield token to a Vigilance. Yeah, it's a little dark for Vigilance. Unit. Cartel Spacer. 97th Legion. This unit gets +1/+1 for each resource you control. So late game, it costs 7. And the control, it's going to be big. The Emperor's Legion. So for 2 control and villainy, it's a Imperial Supply event card. Return each unit in your discard pile that was defeated this phase to your hand. Wow. And a Lothal Insurgent foil / borderless card. Where does it showcase? I can't tell. Next pack. Another Chewbacca. So Chewbacca's not that rare. Echo Base. Keep Fighting. Alliance Dispatcher. Cargo Juggernauts. Spec Force Soldier for 1. Requires 2 an aggression and heroism, a 2/2. And when played, a unit loses Sentinel for this phase. Wow, that's really good. Steadfast Battalion, Vigilant Honor Guards, ATST. For 6 cost and villainy, it's a 6/7 Imperial Vehicle Walker. Overwhelm. When attacking an enemy unit, deal excess damage to the opponent's base. It's a pretty good card for a common. 7th Fleet Defender. Frontier ATRT. Takedown. A No Good Dead to Me. Don't Get Cocky. That is it's rare, so I haven't seen that one before. And it happens to be the showcase card, which is for 4 and heroism. Choose a unit one at a time. Reveal cards from the starter deck until you choose to stop and have a revealed 7 cards. If the combined cost of the revealed cards is 7 or less, deal that much damage to the chosen unit. Put the revealed cards on the bottom of your deck in a random order. 2 rare pack. Super Laser Blast. For 8 command and villainy, defeat all units. Sounds pretty good. Another rare, Galactic Ambition. 7 cost, and you get to play a non-heroism card from your hand, and then deal damage equal to your base equal to the cost. Got 2 of those now. That's cool. Oh, it seems kind of expensive. I guess you can play it anytime you play an event, so that's not terrible. Boba Fett Extended. Take up a Swamp. Jedha Agitator. Snowspeeder. Gladiator Star Destroyer. Resilient. The Star Stormtroopers. Syndicate Lackeys. Java Scavenger. Maximum Firepower. Swoop Racer. Borderless. 97th Legion. Starwing Scout. Cannon Jarrus, which we've stopped on before. And Red 3. Red 3 is the rare. Unit Space. It's a 2/3 vehicle starfighter, and it costs 3 aggression and heroism. Raid 1, this unit gets +1/+0 while attacking. Each other friendly heroic unit gets Raid 1. And Occupier Siege Tank. Fun part about this, as you go on, you don't have to slow down to read each of the cards if you've already gone through and seen them before. This is IG-88. Ruthless Bounty Hunter. His action is tap him to attack with a unit. If you control more units than the defending player, the attacker gets +1/+0 for this attack. Forgot to say he has aggression and villainy and epic action, so you have 5 or more. Flip over, and he has each other friendly unit gains Raid 1, and he's a 5/4. So he's very, very stout. He's a big boy. Chopper Base. Escort Skiff. Scout Bike Pursuer. Ardent Sympathizer. Academy Training. Moment of Peace. Regional Sympathizers. Disarm. Rogue Operative. Volunteer Soldier, Smuggling Compartment, Blizzard Assault AT-AT, man, that's a huge guy. It's a big boy. Sabine Wren, which I haven't seen yet. 2, Aggression to Heroism. 2, 3, Mandalorian Rebel Spectre. When there's at least 3 aspects among other friendly units, this unit can be attacked. It can't be attacked unless she gains Sentinel on attack. You may deal 1 damage to a defender or a base. So good. Admiral Apar, it's a trap. Costs 3 Heroism and Command. 1, 4 Rebel Official. Restore 1 when this unit attacks. Heal 1 damage from your base. When played, you may deal damage to a unit equal to the number of units you control in this arena. And prepare for takeoff is the foil. Next pack. Director Krennic, which we've seen previously in another video. Castro City. I don't know what the actual cards. Precision Fire. Resupply. Academy Defense Walker. Disabling Fang Fighter. Strike True. 2-1B. Surgical Droid. Waylay. Snowtrooper Lieutenant. Snapshot Reflexes. That's a cool art. Let's for a second. Forced Surrender. The Force is with me. Pirated Starfighter. Electro Staff is the rare. Electro Staff costs 2 in Heroism. Attached to the non-vehicle unit, when attached unit is defending, the attacker gets -1, -0, and it gets +2/+2. That's pretty cool. And the foil is Academy Defense Walker. On to the next pack. Next pack. Leia Organa. Action, attack with a rebel unit, and then you may attack with another rebel unit. Epic action. If you control 5 or more resources, deploy the leader. The leader is a 3/6 with command and heroism. She's has raid 1. This unit gets +1/+0 while attacking. When this unit completes an attack, you may attack with another rebel unit. Pretty cool. Castro City. On to the rest of the cards. Imperial Interceptor. Medal Ceremony. Seasoned Shore Trooper. Settle down. System Patrol Craft. Open Fire. Recruit. Snapshot Reflexes. Loyal Insurgent. Confiscate. Defeat and upgrade. Overwhelming Barrage. Carablast. Baze Malbus. This guy is for Vigilance. He's a 2/5 for 4 and 1 Vigilance. He is Fringe. Grit. This unit gets +1/+0 for each damage on him. When you have the initiative, this unit gains Sentinel. Cool. Aggression. Cool, rare. Aggression. It's an innate event. 4 and 2 aggression. Choose 2 in any order. Draw a card. Defeat up to 2 upgrades. Ready a unit with 3 or less power. Or deal 4 damage to a unit. Wow, that's a good card. Really good card. An Escort Skiff. Foil. Next pack. Another Director Krennic. Catacombs of Cadera. Guerrilla Attack Pod. Patrol V-Wing. Vanquish. Occupier Siege Tank. Echo Base Defender. Asteroid Sanctuary. Viper Probe Droid. Bounty Hunter Crew. Mission Briefing. And this one is the Borless. Entrenched. Ezra Bridger. This one is a 3-cost, and this is Cunning, Heroic, 3/4 Force Rebel Spectre. When this unit completes an attack, Look at the top card of your deck. You may play it, discard it, or leave it on top of your deck. Colonel Yularen, 2+ command, 2/3 Imperial Officer. When you play a command unit, including this one, heal 1 damage from your base. Pretty good card. It is unique though. Agent Kalis, Unit 5, command. It is a ground unit. It's 4/4 Imperial Trooper. Ambush. After you play this, he may ready and attack an enemy unit. When another unit is defeated, you may draw a card. Use this ability only once each round. And Full Bright Hope. Going on next pack. Grand Moff Tarkin. Command Center. A Wilderness Fighter. Green Squadron A-Wing. Mercenary Company. Restored Arc 170. Infiltrator Skill. Disarm. Cell Lock Guard. ISB Agent. 1st Legion Snowtrooper Borderless. Vanguard Ace. Reinforcement Walker, which is 8 and command. It's a 6/9 vehicle walker, and when played on, and then also on the attack, look at the top card of your deck. Either draw that card or discard it and heal 3 damage from your base. Forced Surrender is a plan for 6 and a aggression. Draw 2 cards. Each opponent whose base damage this phase discards 2 cards from their hand. Very strong card for 6. Redemption is a rare space unit. It's 8 vigilance and heroic. 6/9 rebel vehicle capital ship. Sentinel units in this arena can't attack your non-sentinel units. And then when played, heal up to 8 damage from any number of units and or bases. Deal that much damage to this unit. Wow, super strong. And Benthic 2 tubes. Next pack. Second half of this box. Really moving. Leia Organa. Capital City. Guardian of the Wills. Partisan Insurgent. Fleet Lieutenant. Tactical Advantage. Consular Security Force. Mission Briefing. Restock. Mining Guild TIE Fighter. Outer Rim Headhunter. Benthic 2 tubes. General Veers. This card's great. Someone mentioned in the comments previously they can't wait to play this card. I agree with them. For a 3-cost villainous 3/3 Imperial Officer, other friendly Imperial units get +1/+1. It's fantastic. Inferno 4. Villainous, add Vigilance, and 2 for a 2/3 Imperial Vehicle Fighter. When played, when defeated, look at the top 2 cards of your deck. Put any number of them on the bottom of your deck and the rest on top in any order. It's a good card. Sneak Attack. 2 and Cunning. Play unit from your hand. It costs 3 less and enters into play ready. At the start of your regroup phase, defeat it. So it comes in, you're able to go through and defend with it. It's a good card. Great rare. And then As a Tuck, Liberator Gunship, 4 Cunning Heroic, 3/4 Vehicle Fighter, Ambush. After you play this card, it may ready and attack an enemy unit. Not a bad uncommon. Next pack. Cassian Andor, Aggression and Heroic, dedicated to the Rebellion. Action, you pay 1 and tap him. If you've dealt 3 or more damage to an enemy base this phase, you get to draw a card. Draw cards are always good. And then if you have control 6 or more resources, you can flip them. Cassian Andor, dedicated to the Rebellion. He is a 4/6 Saboteur. When this unit attacks, ignores Sentinel and defeat the defender's shields. When you deal damage to an enemy base, you may draw a card. Use this ability only once each round. Catastrophic City. And Homestead Militia. Rugged Survivors. Imperial Interceptor. Resupply. Academy Defense Walker, Precision Fire, Snow Trooper Lieutenant, Snapshot Reflexes, Rebel Pathfinder, Borless, Greedo, he did not shoot first. 1, and Cunning, he's a 3/1 Underworld Bounty Hunter. When defeated, you may discard a card from your deck. If it's not a unit, you deal 2 damage to a ground unit. So kind of 2 for 1 sometimes. Bright Hope, which we've seen. Fifth Brother, which we've seen. And Wolf. Wolf is a aggression +2 for a 3/2 Fringe Clone, Saboteur. And when played on also on the attack basis, can't be healed for this phase. Super strong, not bad rare. And a full Spec Force Soldier, which is also another good card. Han Solo. Han Solo is Audacious Smuggler, Cunning, and Heroic. His tap action is put a card from your hand into play as a resources and ready, and at the start of your next action phase, defeat a resource you control. Ouch! Gives you a temporary boost, and then if you have 6 or more, you can flip them. Becomes a 4/6 Underworld. On attack, put the top card of your deck into play as a resource and ready it. And at the start of your next action phase, defeat a resource. Catacombs of Caldera, Rebel Pathfinder, Battlefield Marine, Make an Opening, Cantina Braggart, Consortium Star Viper, Death Trooper, Corellian Freighter, Jawa Scavenger, Swoop Racer, Starwing Scout, Lieutenant Childenson. This is an uncommon, and it is 4 Vigilance and Villainous, 2/2 Imperial Officer, Sentinel, and when played, reveal up to 4 of the Vigilance cards from your hand. For each card revealed this way, give an experience token to this unit. Rewards you pretty much for playing with a lot of the same. Wing Leader, Count Dooku as a rare, 7 Vigilance and Villainous, which is great. 5/4, 4 Separatist and Sith. Shielded, when you play this card, give him a shield token. When played, you may defeat a unit with 4 or less remaining hit points. Wow, just comes in swinging. And full Guardian of Wills. Count Dooku, pretty good. No major hits yet, but I don't really know what's major, so nothing I've seen that's super impressive. Boba Fett. When an enemy unit leaves the play, you may exhaust this leader. If you do, ready a resource. And then if you control 5 or more, you get to flip them. 4/7, collecting the bounty, Underworld Bounty Hunter, and then does the same thing as he did before. Chopper Base. Let's look at the rest. Super Laser Technician, Lance X-Wing, Repair, heals 3 damage from a unit or base. It's a pretty good card. Not bad for Vigilance. First Legion Snowtrooper, Vanguard Infantry, Cloud City Wing Guard, Underworld Thug, Craft Smuggler. Actually, let's stop and go back to Underworld Thug. For not having any abilities for a 2-cost 2/3, that's not bad. Craft Smuggler, Vigilant Honor Guards, Shoot First, Rebel Assault, 1 Command and Heroic, Rebel Tactic, attack with a Rebel unit. It gets +1/+0 for this attack, and then attack with another Rebel unit. It gets +1/+0. Admiral Ozell, 2 Aggression and Villainous. He's a 2/3 Imperial Officer. Tap action. Play an Imperial unit from your hand, paying its cost. It enters the battlefield ready. Each opponent may ready a unit. Fett's Fire Spray. They no longer want to call it Slave 1, which is unfortunate. Us old people love our old names that we grew up with. But I guess too many people don't like the fact that it's called Slave 1. So for 6, a cunning and villainous is a 5/6 underworld vehicle transport. When played, if you control Boba Fett or Jango Fett as a leader or a unit, ready this unit. Action. Cost 2 resources. Exhaust a non-unique unit. Cool. And a cargo juggernaut rare foil. Going on to the next pack. I've got 5 left, so let's see if I can make it happen. Jyn Erso. It's got one of these full border. Jyn Erso. Attack with a unit. The defender gets -1/-0 for the attack, and flips if you have 6 or more. And becomes a 4/7 with the same trait. Dagobah Swamp. Wampa. Haven't seen one of those yet. 4 and aggression. It's a 4/5 creature. Overwhelm when attacking an enemy unit, deals excess damage to the opponent's base. That's cool. Super Laser Technician. Lance X-Wing. Repair. First Legion Snowtrooper. Vanguard Infantry. Tie-On Fighter. Surprise Strike. Ezetuk Liberator Gunship. No Good to Me Dead. Rogue Squadron Skirmishers. Ruthless Raider. Actually, we'll stop there since it's uncommon. It's a 6 villainous and aggression. It's a 4/6 Imperial Vehicle Capital Ship. When played, you get to deal 2 damage, and also when defeated, deal 2 damage to an enemy base and 2 damage to an enemy unit. So that's something. Don't get cocky. You've seen before. And another rare, double rare pack. Love them. And this one's a foil for a cause I believe in. 3 aggression and heroic. Reveal the top 4 cards of your deck. For each heroic card revealed this way, deal 1 damage to an enemy base. You may discard any of the revealed cards and put the rest back on top of your deck in any order. Cool. So you get to modify your deck all for 3 and 2 required resources. Not bad. 4 packs left. Another Jyn Erso. Dagobah Swamp. Repair. Wampa. Super Laser Technician. Cloud City Wingguard. Spec Force Soldier. Fan of those. Gamorrean Guards. Ezetuk Liberator Gunship. Underworld Thug. Recruit. Recruit. For 1 command and 1, you get to, it's an event, you get supply. Search the top 5 of your cards of your deck for a unit, or reveal it, and you draw it. Not bad. Power of the Dark Side. This one is just, looks like it's uncommon. For 3 and a vigilance, villainous, and opponent chooses a unit they control, defeat that unit. General Dodonna, which we've seen before, which is just like General Veers. Bib Fortuna. He has a 2 cunning, villainous, 1/3 shielded, and an action. Play an event from your hand. It costs 1 less. That's not bad. Rook. Rook. He's a 5 command, villainous, 3/6 Imperial shielded, and when this card deals combat damage to a non-leader unit while attacking, defeat that unit. Nice. So no matter what, it's kind of like Magic Death Touch. And Power Failure is a tactic 2, and aggression. Defeat any number of upgrades on a unit. Cool. That Rook is pretty sweet. Just be able to kill any non-leader card. Oh yeah, real strong. IG-88, which we've seen. Drop a base. Cloudwing Vanguard. Keep fighting tactic. Lance Dispatcher. Cargo Juggernaut. Spec Forces Soldier. Underworld Thug. Gamorrean Guards. ATST. Corellian Freighter. Entrenched. Attached units can't attack bases, but it gets +3/+3 for just 2 and vigilance. That's pretty strong. Can't attack bases, but certainly can pick on opponents. And another uncommon. Bosk, 5 cunning, Villainous 4/5 Underworld Bounty Hunter Ambush, and when you play an event, you may deal 2 damage to a unit. Hardpoint Heavy Blasters for 2 under command. Attached to a vehicle. Attached unit gains on attack. If this unit isn't attacking a base, you may deal 2 damage to a unit in Defender's Arena. Super strong. Give me +2/+2. All for 2. Yes, please. Bendu as a rare. It is 2 vigilance and 6 for a 4/7 force creature. And then has Sentinel. And then on attack, the next non-villainous or heroic card you play this phase costs 2 less at maximum firepower. Man, I like maximum firepower. I think it's cool. 2 packs left. Another Boba Fett. Another Capital City. So, Steadfast Battalion. Vigilant Honor Guards. Jetta Agitator. Snowspeeder. Gladiator Star Destroyer. Resilient. 7th Fleet Defender. Frontier AT-RT. Syndicate Lackeys. Rallying Cry. The Ghost. This is a good uncommon. So, Vigilance, Heroic, 6. This is a unique 5/6 Rebel Vehicle Transport Spectre, shielded, and when played and on the attack, you may give a shielded token to another Spectre unit. Wow, amazing. Really encourages you to play as many Spectre cards as possible with the Ghost. Smuggler's Compartment. The Millennium Falcon. Hey, that's a good rare. 3 Cunning, Heroic, 3/4 Underworld Vehicle Transport. This unit enters the play ready, so you just get going. When you ready cards during the regroup phase, either pay 1 or return this unit to her owner's hand. Well, there you go. And a bit Fortuna, which we've already saw. And last pack. Let's see if we get anything really cool like the last pack. Millennium Falcon. That would have been a great last card to get, but we'll see. Another IG-88. Chopper Base. Steadfast Battalion. Cargo Juggernaut. Keep Fighting. Escort Skiff. Vigilant Honor Guards. Judge Agitator. Craft Smuggler. ATST. 7th Fleet Defender. Blizzard Assault AT-AT. Fighters for Freedom. Let's stop on that card. Aggression Heroic, 3 for 3/4. Saboteur. When this unit attacks, ignore Sentinel and defeat the defender's shields. So that's pretty good as it is. When you play another aggression card, you may deal 1 damage to a base. So it kind of feeds off of each other, especially if you have multiple of those in play. It's pretty cool. Devotion. 2 and a Vigilance. Attached unit gains Restore 2. When this unit attacks, heal 2 damage from its controller's base. +1/+1. Badi Rook. Badi Rook. Let's stop on that because it is a rare. Badi Rook, Imperial Defector. It is 2 Cunning and 3 for a 3/3 Imperial Rebel. So it has both those keywords. That's kind of cool. When played, look at an opponent's hand and discard a non-unit card from it. So gets rid of an action. That's pretty good. And another rare, Del Mecco, providing Overwatch for Villainous and Vigilance, 3/3 Imperial Trooper. Restore 1. When this unit attacks, heal 1 damage from your base. Each event an opponent plays costs 1 more resource. Wow, great card. Unfortunately, you can only have 1 of those in play because it is unique, but you can have 3 in your deck. Cool. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this box opening. I know I learned a lot about this game over the last weekend. I can't wait to actually get some extra games in to see what it's all about. I've read some articles, but I think that this game, it's taken a lot of the best things from a few of the different Fantasy Flight games, and I'm interested to see how they develop it over the next few sets. I know that they have 9 sets ready to go, so I'm interested to see what they're ready to do and see how the game develops, and if it it's going to be interesting, or if it's just going to be another Fantasy Flight game that dies in the ether. Well, until next time, I hope you guys have a fantastic week, and keep them rolling.
And thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please take the time to like the video and subscribe if you'd like to stay updated. Have a great day, and keep them rolling.